In France, the daily death toll figures continue to fluctuate. The country has now reported more than 130,000 confirmed cases of COVID-19 and over 14,000 fatalities. France has been under a strict lockdown for 4 weeks, which is expected to be extended by President Emmanuel Macron tonight. Richard Good has more details for us.
Dès demain, midi.
From tomorrow midday and for at least a fortnight, our movements will be strictly limited. Those were the words that Emmanuel Macron used to announce France's lockdown on March the 16th. Now, 4 weeks later, the French president is set to address the country again on Monday night. With the restrictions almost certain to continue, many will be wanting Macron to say how long the lockdown will last. Then there's the question of the country's schools, which are currently closed, and whether exams will have to be cancelled. The virus has also had a profound effect on France's economy, with most projections pointing to the country's deepest recession since the Second World War. An emergency aid package is set to be more than doubled, from 45 to 100 billion euros. And finally, many expect the French president to weigh in on one of the biggest debates of recent weeks. Should everyone be wearing masks, and not just medical professionals? In the early stages of the pandemic, the French government suggested the public did not need to wear masks. But increasingly, regional authorities are taking the matter into their own hands and making them obligatory. Monday's speech will be a difficult balancing act for Emmanuel Macron. On the one hand, he has to lay the foundations for his country's economic recovery once the virus becomes more manageable. And figures from some hospitals this weekend suggested the number of patients in intensive care is falling. But even though polls suggest the French public is more disillusioned now with their government's handling of the virus,